Holidays nale நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. பெரியார் மணியம்மை Institute of Science and Technology தஞ்சாவூர். Great learning, greater future. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.
Hello and welcome to Galata Plus. In this video review episode, we are going to be taking a look at Vijay Antony's Pichaikkaran 2. The film is a sentimental, speech-heavy take on how the rich should help the poor, and it becomes, after a while, quite an endurance test. That's a short review. The longer review lies ahead with spoilers, so do watch at your own discretion. Now, Vijay Antony has co-written, edited, directed and composed the music for Pichaikkaran 2, and he appears in a double role in this spiritual sequel to his 2016 hit. He doesn't play the same character exactly, but he's again a beggar. This time his name is Satya. In the other role, he's a super rich businessman named Vijay. There's an element of sci-fi in the story which involves brain transplant. For a bit, I started asking logical questions like, if I got someone else's brain, do I also inherit that person's memories? But that doesn't matter because the transplant results in a terrific twist on the Robin Hood narrative, which is taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Only here, Vijay takes his own money and gives it to the poor. But the writing, as usual, plays spoil sport. Surprisingly, for a premise that seems so novel, the relatively better parts are the most old-fashioned ones that show the love the brother has for his sister. Cinematographer Om Narayan shoots these portions in deep burnished browns, and the child actors do their jobs well. There's as much melodrama here as in the rest of the film, but what works is the honesty of the emotion. But instead of making this the fulcrum of the screenplay, Pichaikkaran 2 just keeps looking back at it while it keeps jumping between a dozen other plot threads. Wouldn't it have been better had Satya's memories come back to him gradually, slowly, after he has agreed to act as Vijay? Why make him realize his truth instantly? Wouldn't it have been better if the villains who appear at the beginning of the story stayed on till the end instead of having a brand new batch of equally ill-defined bad guys? And given how important the heroine, played by Kavya Thapar, ends up in the scheme of things, shouldn't her role have been written better? The second half becomes quite an endurance test with endless sentimentality and speechifying about how the rich should help the poor. This is a good thought, sure, but it has not been written with conviction. And in the midst of all this, no one seems to worry that one of the country's richest men has vanished. Scene after scene is set up to portray Vijay Antony as a savior named Antibigili. He even gets a fight like a mass hero. Pichaikkaran 2 runs 2.5 hours, and after an okayish kind of start, it quickly runs out of steam. I kept thinking about how Shankar's Mudalvan handled a similar issue with a gripping screenplay that showed us both the personal and the political. Why struggle with a brand new screenplay when a working template already exists? And that's it about Pichaikkaran 2. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galata Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Holidays nale நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. பெரியார் மணியம்மை Institute of Science and Technology தஞ்சாவூர். Great learning, greater future. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.